Coming back to you live from our rooms. I am Zach.
And I'm Sean.
I'm so glad I got out of that conversation real fast.
You are not out of it. You're never out of it.
Bitch.
I'm looking out for you, man.
Thanks,
I don't
man.
know. Yeah, I'm here for you,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm glad.
Yeah, good. I mean, yes.
Yes. Glad we
I
got
mean,
that out of the way. I'm convinced.
if you really think about it, um, every single one of your successes in life really is thanks to me. So,
Well, I mean, that is probably true. Gonna be honest. So thank you, Sean. I've really come
yeah.
a long way thanks to you, and I don't know what I would have done without you. But at the same time,
hmm
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the lack of self-worth that just kicked in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Uh,
everything I
you-
have is all thanks to you, so like,
including that.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I specified every like achievement or success.
Well,
Sean,
yeah,
don't
but,
replay it. People can scroll back 30 seconds and hear it.
well, Sean, even if every achievement and success was thanks to you, I still think my self-worth would be pretty low in that case.
Oh, that is a fair point,
Because
actually. All
I
right.
accomplished nothing without you. Not even a little bit. Spicy
And now
Nuggs
I'm
wouldn't be the same without you. But without me, it'd be fine.
Gosh, man, you're making me feel like the bad guy, and that just doesn't seem fair to me.
I am so sorry. That's my fault. I am the
Yeah.
worst. I am terrible. You are
Okay,
perfect.
slow down. You're doing it again. You
Oh,
need to stop.
I am so sorry.
Ugh,
Oh,
that was-
what's new with you, Sean?
what's new with me? Let me think. Something really cool happened.
Oh,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So the other day, I was heading to work. Ignore the typing sounds.
Sean's
Uh,
googling his route to work to make sure he knew exactly when this happened.
yeah. Yes. Okay. So this is like it's pretty rough that this happened. But like this is what happened. So I got hired for a corporate job. I had my first day and it seemed to be going well. And then I and the rest of my department got called in for a surprise meeting.
Oh
Turns
no.
out we were all getting laid off. Yes, I got laid off on my first day.
Wait, wait, what?
This has to be a new record, right? All right.
Wait. I'm sorry. There's so many things with this story. One, I didn't know about this until just barely. Two, what?
Here's another story. This is from my time in high school. So in high school, I got a job at a resort as a hostess in their dining hall. Yeah. Um, and my first day there, they decided they wanted us to clean
Oh
everything
no.
in the dining hall from top to bottom because this resort really only ran during the summer. It needed a good scrub. Well, the windows were the type that you could remove from the frame to clean, which made life a lot easier if so you didn't actually have to go outside to clean them. Except that removable windows means droppable windows. Yeah, so my first day on the job, first window perfectly cleaned. I picked it up to put it back in place and dropped it on my foot, shattering it. That was not so awesome.
Sean, I hate you.
Yeah.
Because I was actually kind of convinced that like you got hired in like you got some wild promotion in the last week, and then like that actually happened, and how could I be so foolish, so
I just
gullible?
I literally Googled really cool work stories.
Dude, you had me. You were reeling me
I could
in.
tell. As soon as you were like, how did I not hear about this? I was like, yes.
And then the moment you're like, I was a hostess. I'm like, no, he wasn't.
Yeah, in high school.
It was
remember all
at
the
that
jobs
moment I knew my leg was being pulled. I was being deceived, bamboozled, dare I say, smackledorfed.
Hey. That sounds like a great name for a song. Let's go. 4. Smackledorf, 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 Smackledorf.
Dude, that was a bop. I'm feeling pretty great about that one.
Good work.
Thanks.
Hey, you get all the credit on that one.
Oh, I know.
So what's new with you, Zach?
Let's see. Hang on. Ignore the typing noises.
Yep. I like that I've reached the point where like I can't even answer the question what's new with you without Googling it.
Hang on. Hold on. What?
Yeah, no worries.
Is new
Don't worry,
with
Zach.
me? Let me
Zach
think about
is
that one.
literally just looking up at the sky. Like there's nothing else going on, I'm sure. So
Dude, that's true. All right, Sean, here we go. This is what's new with
I'm
me.
ready.
Well, I've been at my job for about a year now. The kids are adorable, and I'm really enjoying it. And I don't mind the long hours, but we have some pretty good benefits. Oh yeah. I met someone on this dating site you set up. He's a little older than me, at least 10 years. Retired from the Coast Guard, and he's great in bed. I'd like to thank Novel AI for just making me read that out loud. Screw you, Novel AI. I can't believe this is what my life has come to.
That was amazing.
I literally just typed in "what is new with me," and then that's what it gave me.
Wow.
Hang on.
So I guess what we're saying is
that was definitely me. Not actually me. I'm gonna give this another read. Well, I'm still at home. I will stay here till my brother-in-law returns from the war. He left on a 3-year stint just before Christmas last year, so he's almost reached his limit now. And all that is left is the way of paperwork to be completed, so besides some forums, and then I can go off and get married.
Whoa!
What a journey! AI
is this with the
text
same
is.
person? That with
No. This is completely different. That wasn't me. That was a different me.
Oh, it's my.
That was someone named me.
Time is cyclical and linear. So
No. That was actually just someone named me. That has nothing to do with time at all.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, their parents thought it'd be a good prank.
That is a good prank. That's prank. LMAO, let's go. Gamers, rise up.
I do have a real story. It's not very interesting, but it's a story, and it literally just happened.
Well, here's what we should do, okay?
Okay.
So you should tell this story,
Okay.
but then we could talk about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But directly after that, you should type in a prompt for Novel AI that should point it in that direction, and we can decide whose story is better.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
let me get back to Novel AI.
This way, we can truly tell if people are better or machines. This is going to be definitive proof.
Right. You are so right. Okay.
This is Zach. This story is so important now because this is going to decide if humans are worth keeping around after the robots rise up.
You are right.
This is on your shoulders.
Okay, well, humanity, I'm sorry, we're screwed. But here we go anyways. I didn't really care about you guys anyways, so no burden on me, really. So I was at work. I wasn't there too long. I was working with a student or whatever, and we had about, 5 minutes until it was time for me to go home. I'm like, okay, whatever. And like we were in this back room, whatever. But there happens to be like a giant window, and so I can see outside the whole time, right? It looks nice and sunny out there. It looks great. the kid goes home. I walked out to the front, go back. I start cleaning up. Cleaning up takes me, I don't know, about 5-10 minutes.
Sure.
I proceed to walk outside the door into basically a blizzard. It went from 0 to 100 real fast.
This was tonight. This
was just barely, and then
yeah.
So that's why it took me so much longer to get home, because
Understandable.
And then of course I was driving south. The storm was also going south, so I was just following this whiteout basically the whole way home, and it was great.
That's cool.
And I almost died, a couple times actually. There was also a bear.
There was a bear?
Yeah, it was a freaking polar bear because it was snowing.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy. And
Wow.
I made it home just barely, safe and sound, and now I'm here.
Wow. Tell me the truth right now. Was any of what you just said created by AI?
No.
Because as soon as you started talking, I was like, I cannot tell if he's making this up or not.
No, that
And like halfway
actually
through,
happened.
when you told this story about like the work, I was like, okay, this sounds real. And then you like it said the polar bear, you went into the polar bear thing, and I was like, now I'm not sure anymore.
Yes, yes.
Like,
I'm not the only one who's been bamboozled today.
I was like, wow. Okay, so
Okay,
everyone in the
I
comments,
might have embellished my story a little bit, just a tad, but
that's
it did happen.
totally okay. We're up against AI here, so
Yeah.
everybody in the comments, rate Zach's story before listening to this next one. Everybody rate Zach's story. Give it a 1 through a 3. Yeah,
That better be a 3 out of 3. Okay.
Yeah. So you got to make a big choice there, everybody. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
So Sean,
Yes.
here we go.
I'm ready.
I had just left work
Perfect.
into a blizzard.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. That's a good starting point.
Here we go.
Yep.
I had just left work into a blizzard of snow and wind. I was on the bus when my phone rang. It was Mom. She sounded like she'd been crying for some time. Breathe, I said. You're okay.
Oh gosh.
She still sounded out of breath. Oh, thank goodness. The police were looking for you. They told me they found your apartment empty. Did you go to the hospital? What happened? I'm fine. I swallowed. Mom, what are you talking about? Her voice rose again. Did something happen while I was at work? You're not hurt, are you? No. It's all right. Listen, the police have been here. They've questioned me, but they can't find any evidence that anything bad has happened to me. They think someone must have broken in and done this.
No. That's it.
That's it.
All right. Everyone in the comments can put a rating down. That's fine.
Man.
We all clearly know.
I'm screwed. The AI story
Holy
was
crap.
so good. I was at the edge of my seat. The plot twists. I'm riled.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's
There was so many. There was so many fetchy twists in that story.
It's amazing that the AI took the concept of you driving home in a blizzard, and immediately was like, okay, that's symbolism for disturbances happening in life. Because like the other stories that you pulled up with the AI were just they were pretty basic overall.
Yeah.
I assume because the prompts were like pretty basic overall, and this one could be argued that it was basic, but it took just that one idea of it being a blizzard and was like, okay, this is we're like really gonna create something out of this.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
interesting.
And then freaking like it's like, all right, you get a little bit. You're like, oh, it's my mom. Okay, what does my mom do? And then she's been crying. Like, wait, what the fetch? Okay, is something happen? Like, is something with like my, I don't know, my brother, or like is something happened to my mom, right? And then all of a sudden it's like the mom's like, the police were looking for you. And you're like, wait, what? What the fetch happened to me?
It keeps revealing like layers of intrigue,
Yeah.
so that you just get pulled more and more in.
I've decided that from now on, everything I say in Spicy Nugs is simply going to be AI generated, and our views are going to go through the roof.
Dude, actually, have you seen? There's a guy. There's a guy on YouTube. I can never remember his name. I just get recommended his videos every now and then. They're very short, normally like 2 to 3 minutes.
Mm.
Um, uh, what guy tells me? Let me see here if it comes up. If I get lucky. No,
No what?
no,
Dang.
no. It's this dude. He's like, I like it because it's very simple. He's not like screaming at the camera like Mr. Beast or anything like that. It's just a dude who sits down and he types a prompt into the AI, and he's basically just like, this next year I'm going to live my life by what the AI says. Um,
Oh
and so like
jeez.
he types into the AI, and it's like a paragraph where he's just like, I'm working on growing my YouTube channel right now. I want to get better social skills. I want to improve with my financial planning. And it just says that. And then the AI spits out like some very sound advice where it's like, perhaps focusing on one of these goals first will help you be able to be a stepping off point to continue growing in all of them. So perhaps, for example, since you want to improve your social skills, set goals where you can be in social settings and work on yourself in those settings. Like very sound
What the
like
fetch?
advice. And it's just like, okay, and I'll report to you guys on how that goes. And that's the video. Like
What the fetch? That's kind of weird, but
it's strange.
fascinating.
Yeah. Honestly, like,
But what
you know,
happens when it spits out something like complete bogus at him?
and that's the thing, you know. I'm fascinated by it, and obviously there's been tons of AI stuff as of late, and why wouldn't
Yeah,
there
yeah,
be?
yeah.
There's a guy. Do you know Tom Scott?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he did a video on AI currently. Um, and it was his entire argument and crux of the video. It was a really good one. I liked his thought on the whole process. Was he was trying to write like a script for a computer program, right? He was trying to write a computer program script, and he just didn't have the time to do it. It was a very basic thing, so he just typed what he wanted into an AI, and it created the script for him.
Right.
And he noticed that there were some errors, and some of them were just like random AI stuff, but some of them were actually just because of how he phrased what he wanted. Um, and he corrected those by literally just typing in and telling the AI, "This is wrong. Fix this," and then it would fix the whole thing with that change. Um,
Hmm.
Very interesting. Very, and he's like, It felt like I was having a conversation with someone, but obviously
Right.
it's just my
It
computer.
was just
And he
generated. Oh, weird.
and he's like, and what scares me about this isn't the idea of just like this is going to like become the robot apocalypse like everyone kind of jumps to immediately, I think.
Mm.
His point was like he grew up in the era where cell phones went from a flip phone to a smartphone, and
Right.
when the internet went from very little to what it is now, where people can build their entire careers off of it. And his like whole like the crux of his whole argument was like, I don't know what point we're at right now. I don't know if we're like at the end of like, because we've kind of like flattened out as far as smartphones go. That's why people aren't waiting in lines outside of Apple stores at
Yeah,
every new release,
exactly.
because they're all kind of the same thing now. So he's like, I don't know if we're at the beginning of the AI because it's already been being built for a long time, or if we're like near the end where things are going to flatten out. And
Mm.
if we're at the beginning, we have no idea what's coming.
See, that is interesting, and part like initial gut reaction, I do think this is just the beginning of AI, which is kind of terrifying because like this is beginning. Who knows where we're gonna go, right? Because like just a massive difference between a flip phone to a smartphone is huge, and just like its
Hmm.
capacity of what it can do. Um, yeah, dude, AI's nuts. Speaking of
It is.
AI, I was too invested in the story. I had to keep it going. I generated more.
Yes. Yes. Zach. Good.
um, so I have to finish with this little this story.
I am waiting.
All
I'm
right,
just
all right. So let's see. What was the last thing we said? 'Cause I've generated quite a bit here. It was the police
Um,
questioned me. they think someone broke in and did this, right?
Yes, yes.
Then what are we supposed to do? I took a deep breath. There's nothing anyone can do except wait until I come home. But why would someone do this? I tried to keep calm. It's an accident, Mom. There was no one there when these things hit me, and now the police know that too. She didn't say anything for several long moments. When she finally spoke, her voice shook. Terry, is that true? Yes, I'm sorry. I felt tears well up in my eyes. Please don't tell Dad. He doesn't need to hear this from you.
No.
Terry, where did you go today? How could you leave the house alone like that? I went to the library with my school friends. We got lunch at McDonald's, then I came home by myself. Don't worry, everything is alright. And then, nothing. Just like I said, I made my dinner and put it in the fridge so Dad wouldn't see. I don't even know.
We're going a little off the rails now.
We went a little, we went down just a little bit. Yeah, I loved the line where, well, first it was like, please don't tell Dad. He doesn't need to hear this from you.
I love that line.
But then it's like, someone says like, Terry, where did you go? How could you leave the house alone like that? It's like, okay, he went somewhere crazy, he did something crazy, and the best part was, I went to the library with my school friends. No, not the library.
So it implies that maybe someone broke into his apartment.
Wow. But at the same
time,
nobody
nobody was there. And he also got hit, but he was not involved in that interaction at all.
Here's the thing. I'm really confused because it initially sounded like he was the one who did something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, it was like, they questioned you, but they couldn't find any evidence of anything bad that happened to me. Like they clearly questioned him, so something happened to him. It's like, but they don't know what they're supposed to do, and they have to wait till he goes home. So clearly they have to, like, is that because his dad's finally coming back, but like something happened to him on the library with his school friends, so he can't remember it. Maybe he never even went to McDonald's.
So he's lying to his mother?
Well, there is a lie there, because first he says we got lunch at McDonald's.
Dinner for his dad.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. He didn't specifically say he made dinner for his dad. He said, just like I said, I made dinner and put it in the fridge so Dad wouldn't see. So maybe it implies he made his dinner for himself, but he just said he was at McDonald's, Sean. So what's the truth?
It's so confusing. It doesn't make sense. Wait, Zach.
Yeah.
I think we're stumbling onto a new genre of Spicy Nugs episode where we just make stories with an AI and then try to fill in all the gaps.
I love it.
Dude, honestly, sounds so fun.
The strangest thing is, I feel like sometimes, because like, I've shared a couple of my like really bizarre dreams, and I feel like the worst part is the AI could probably come up with a more cohesive story than my dreams were.
Bro, do the mantis flying in the museum.
It was a manta ray. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Can you condense that into a prompt for the AI?
I'm gonna do oh man, fetch. How do I describe that? Like some sort of game in a museum.
Yeah.
That a witch is forcing you to be in, where you have to have a mallet and smash meat. Pork.
Yes.
It was pork.
Yeah. I think that's perfect.
Yeah. If I just type that whole thing.
Yeah,
okay.
You're trapped in a museum with your friends.
A
witch is forcing you to play a game where you have to hit pork with a hammer. And if you don't succeed, ...
Trapped in a museum where a witch is forcing you to play a game. You must smash pork with a mallet that is hidden throughout the building. While glowing manta rays
Yes.
fly overhead. I'm so curious.
Let's see what happens. This is gonna be fascinating.
This is exactly the type of thing I would have liked to see when I was 10 years old. But now, on my own, it's a pretty tough experience. There are 9 locations in total. The museum itself, which has several rooms and hallways. The garden, where you'll need to swim from monkey bars, dodge flying coconuts, and jump across various platforms. The library, where you'll need to find the book that's hidden somewhere in the room. It may take some time for your eyes to adjust. The theater, where there are only 2 seats left for the movie about the ancient pig god who wants his precious meat back. The dining room, where you will need to chop all the food that appears on plates before they reach their destination. The kitchen, where the chef is hiding under a table with knives. A prison cell, where you'll need to open all the cells and escape. And the laboratory, where the mad scientist has locked himself in his lab. Well, dang!
It turned your story into like an entire video game.
What I'm hearing
like,
is we just got
9
levels.
stages.
Yeah, we just got levels
Yeah.
for each step. And now we have to make this happen. I'm gonna do one more generation and see what it does.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Well, I saw at the end there, where the mad scientist has locked himself in his lab. I've done everything except unlock the door that leads to the final room, where the witch is waiting. Because every time I go into that room, the game crashes. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next, but this is one of those games that make you feel like you are on an adventure. And even though I can't move anywhere without crashing the game, I still kind of want to keep playing.
Huh.
And then it gives, and then it says Apex Legends Early Access, platforms PC, PS4, Xbox One, developer, Respawn Entertainment, publisher, EA.
What? Oh my gosh.
What the fetch, man?
Holy cow. I didn't realize at the beginning. I was like, where is it getting this weird video game angle? It's because you said that you were playing a game. I didn't realize it would assume. Huh.
And it literally took the game route. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Hang on.
And I love
screenshotting
like,
this bad boy. Beautiful.
gave you like a publisher for the game and, and a platform to play it on.
Here's the craziest part. It said the game's name was Apex Legends, and me and Jacob have been playing so much Apex Legends recently.
That's amazing. Dude, you gotta find this area of the game.
I gotta find those secret 9 levels, man.
You do. Yeah, man, they're there.
I can't wait to get to the theater and watch some movie about the ancient pig god.
In game, you go to a theater where there's only 2 seats left, and you have to sit down and watch a movie. That's amazing.
Honestly, this is one of those ideas that's so stupid, I want to make it happen. Like, this is a game I want to make and put on it, like, just like itch.io or something, and just see the reactions of people playing just something that makes 0 sense.
I would like 1,000,000% like just stream this with Corby. I'd be like,
that would be so good.
It'd be so fun. Oh my gosh. Dude, please make it. Please. I'm begging you.
Well, here's the thing. I've actually, like, I always get this urge, like, every couple months, I'm like, I need to make a game. Even if it's really bad, I need to make a game. And recently I've been having that urge again, so... Dude. 9 levels, though? Wow.
Well, Start small. Remember what the AI told the guy in the YouTube video. We
That's
want to
true.
start with a
That's true.
manageable, achievable goal and use that as a stepping off point if that's what it becomes. So yeah.
You know what? You are so right. I'm
Wow.
I'm curious. I just clicked retry to see what it could be
Oh,
this time.
interesting. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
legend of Dark Witch is a great example of how a good concept can be ruined by poor execution. I really
Oh my
wanted
gosh,
to love this
it's
game.
reviewing your game already.
But
It's
it's
reviewing
just
the
too
game before
frustrating
it's
for
been
me
put
to enjoy. I can't believe that.
It immediately heard you. It heard you say, "I will make this game," and it was like, actually.
It's like no. Great idea, poor execution though. Hold on. I'm redoing this. I
That's
want a real
wild.
one. Oh,
That's
oh. Sean, we got a name. A good.
oh,
The
name.
game is called Smash All Pork. The entire setting and story of this game is hilarious, but it's not just about fun and games. There's a serious message behind it all. If you're going to be a criminal mastermind, make sure your henchmen don't get distracted by shiny things. By being sucked into the game through an arcade machine, you've been transported into the world of an amazing adventures of Captain Spirit. As such, the main character has no name or gender and is referred to as the player throughout most of the game.
Wow. That's a whole nother direction. Oh my gosh.
I
That sounds like a cheesy movie. You get sucked into the arcade
it does.
cabinet and
All right, Sean.
wow.
We are about time, but I want to do one more AI
Give us one
generation
more
of
back.
this to see where we go.
Yeah.
Today, trapped in a museum where a witch is forcing you to play a game. You must smash all pork with a mallet that is hidden throughout the building while glowing manta rays fly overhead. It's not very good. Patricia act. It's literally it just turned it into a review. It turned
really
it
stuck
into
on that
the review.
idea.
I know. Give me something
Interesting.
else to go off of. I need more ideas for my game. AI, please.
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 All I have.
Yeah, it just keeps going into reviews.
Huh.
I think it's probably the way
Interesting.
I typed it because I said you are like it's as if I was like describing the game
Or
as
maybe
a review almost.
did you write it's not very good at the end of the
No.
prompt?
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it
It's about
generated.
that. Okay.
I feel
was
like
confused.
if I presented it in more of like a first person narrative, it would give me something
Yeah.
completely different. Also,
Yeah.
if I changed the word game to like trial or something like that,
Yeah.
I think it would also do something very different. But
Yeah.
interesting.
Interesting.
So Sean,
Just
like we
the-
said, this is the beginning of AI, and it's only
Dude.
up or down from here.
We definitely need to do this like at least once or twice a
Oh, I'm
semester
so down.
where we just do this for an episode because this was just a great time.
And I think it's safe to say that the AI clearly won the more interesting story of today's episode. That's it.
Facts.
That's it, Sean. I figured out. One of us has to bring a super interesting story. It's human versus AI, while the other person has to
yeah.
generate a story that is better than the one the person brought.
Dude, that's cool actually.
Uh,
Actually though,
Nobody's stealing
I
an
kinda
idea.
want that.
Throwing that out there. This is a unique idea only for Spicy Nuggs and Smash Bros. And we'll be copyright striking everyone who tries to steal this idea.
we will come down hard. We do not have any moral high ground. We're just acting out of sheer selfishness, and
It's
we
true.
will kill you all. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I'm still Sean.
I'm still back.
See you next time. 4. Smackledorf, 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 Smackledorf.
I can't believe you did that.
Let's
Can't
go.
believe you.
Let's go. I'm such a rebel without a cause. Oh my
I
gosh.
will never, and I mean never, love again. It's
Never.
your fault, Sean.
Even if a certain fire ant stumbles into your just path.
Okay. Well, maybe not
Like you
never, but
let me paint the scene. You crash into each other. Your papers go flying everywhere. Both of your papers. You start helping each other pick them up,
I'm
laughing.
so sorry. Let me get that.
Oh,
It's okay. No, it's
yeah,
fine. It's fine.
so the fire ant asks, what have you got here? Where are you rushing off to?
Nowhere important.
Oh, I
Wink,
mean,
wink, nudge,
I'm
nudge.
I'm kind of busy, but like I could spare some time if you want to go, grab some lunch.
Oh, I mean, I'd hate to bother you, but I mean, like, if you're not busy.
No, I heard of this great new spot. There's an animal carcass up the
Oh,
highway.
oh, great! That's my favorite. Anyways,
It's a date. What can I say?